Welcome back, everybody. Today we are here with Supercar Ron, and I am going to get to drive his amazing Aston Martin Valkyrie. Arguably, these are the two best roadsters made on the market today, and if I have nearly as much fun as I do in the Hennessy Venom F5 in this thing, then there's a darn good chance that I'm going to buy it. If I end up liking this enough, there's a great chance that I end up buying one, which means that another hypercar is going to have to go, and I know exactly which one I have in mind. It is one that breaks down constantly that I got last year, and it is an absolute piece of crap. Just one bad day away from that, really, to be honest with you. But let's see how much I like this thing. I bet I love it. Let's find out.
Let's go. Boom.
We're going to take a quick break to talk about today's video sponsor, Denvix. Meet the Denvix Motor X. It's the first time in the industry that a portable inflator can reach and even outperform the speed level of large tire inflators like the DeWalt. And we're going to actually test these things side by side today. Now, the Motor X can inflate a standard car tire from 0 to 36 PSI in just 4 to 5 minutes. That's crazy fast, and we're going to do that right now. Long press for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Holy sh**.
Bro, that was spot on. Side note, we've got a vlog coming up really soon where we're going to be racing this versus the Nissan GT-R, and in order to do launch mode, you have to get these tires to a precision PSI. So we are going to actually use this thing to get them to the right PSI right at the strip when we go there. All right, we have both of these front tires set to 20 PSI. We're going to convert the Denvix Motor X versus the DeWalt model over there. We're going to start them at the same time. And let's talk about the power in this thing. The Motor X packs a massive 15,000 milliamp battery. This means you can inflate actually 6 to 7 car tires on a single charge. It's also TUV certified with authentic specs, unlike a ton of other products out there with false claims. All right, Tommy, ready?
I'm ready.
Set, go. But it doesn't stop there. The Motor X doubles as a reliable power bank, and it can keep all of your devices charged with the 65-watt two-way fast charging. The Motor X also comes with multi-mode lighting with an ultra-bright white work light, yellow light for camping, red flashing lights for emergencies, and a soft white light for everyday use. This one just turned to 30 after that. I want to see how close they are to hitting the next PSI. 31, these are close.
One of the cool parts about the Denvix is it came with a battery, unlike the DeWalt, which you have to plug into your car.
Even with all that, it's still incredibly compact. The Motor X is small enough to take anywhere, but it's still powerful just like the bigger inflators. The new design looks amazing. It has a futuristic space black frame with sleek, high-tech design that I love. Oh, that one's slowing down. Bro, that one's struggling now. It won't even, it is. It's like going backwards. That's actually crazy. They were like neck to neck.
Yeah.
As soon as we got above 33 PSI, this one's cooking it. Oh shoot, little over 3.5 minutes. This one's still running.
It's not even close.
38, not even close. It's moving backwards. Well, we need to fill it up anyway, so we'll wait that thing to finish. While we're waiting for the DeWalt to finish, the Denvix comes with all the accessories. Included are 4 converters, an extended air tube, a cable, an exclusive solid storage bag, and an exclusive fast charging car charger. And if you're like me and you're serious about performance, power, and style, the Denvix Motor X isn't just a normal tire inflator, it's the future of portable tools. Look, it's done. And remember, Denvix always puts their customers first. And once again, we are truly impressed by the Denvix. Make sure you guys click on the link in the description to learn more about this amazing inflator. Now back to the video.
Did you know who the first owner of my car was?
Manny Coachman.
No way, Manny. So here, let me walk you through some of the features of this car, okay?
All right.
With Manny. Follow me kind of around the back.
Okay.
So Manny and I are also best friends.
Uh-huh.
He calls me at home, we hang out. I do some of his real estate stuff, you know, like it's really cool.
Sure.
And he's just a wonderful guy. I wound up buying this from him because he didn't take it, if you remember. Then he bought that Bugatti Bolide.
Yep.
So I wanted, just in honor of Manny, I wanted to make sure that everyone knew, because that's the #1 comment we have on this car, right? Is like, wait, isn't that Manny's car? It certainly is Manny's car. So that's my new license plate. It's gonna say Manny's on it. You know what's really cool though, and we just realized this? This is an actual Utah plate, but it's black and yellow. It matches my car like perfectly. You, my friend, get to drive around in Manny's Valkyrie Spider today.
Does that make me Manny's?
Yes, it does.
I'm all right with that. I'm sure he's gonna love that.
Yeah. Let's just make like a 10-minute video of these guys just mowing the lawn, dude. Steve, I'm really excited for you to drive this car today because your collection is so epic, but it does not currently have a Valkyrie in it. And so I have a strong feeling though that this car is going to be a little bit more challenging to like actually use than some of your other cars. We were talking about the Hennessy and it was like, hey, get in, turn the key, start it and go.
Yeah.
The Valkyrie is a little bit different than that. First of all, it's show and display, it's 2,500 miles a year. You see that there's no side mirrors, right?
Nope.
There's not even a reverse mirror, it's all camera based. And then when you go to open this car up, you have this
It's difficult.
gigantic door sill that you have to like actually get over.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to show you kind of how this thing works. Interestingly, especially compared to some of the other cars that I've had, like P1 HDK, the Senna, this car is so easy to drive around. It's compliant, it's fairly soft on like the normal standard mode. I think it's somewhere between F1 car and street legal car. Like it's somewhere in the middle of those cars.
All right.
It's not gonna be ultra comfortable. You gotta wear the headsets or else your hearing's gonna be damaged. There's literally no sound deadening in the car whatsoever. But the driving, Steve, like the driving is what makes this car. Like it is so fun to drive around. So obviously you see how low the front end of the car is, right? Like your Hennessy is only a couple inches off the ground. This is almost touching the ground when parked.
I thought my Hennessy had a huge front aero piece, but it's only topped by this, I think.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Once you park it, that front splitter is so low to the ground. The good news is it does have a front lift, so that'll lift it up 2.5, 3 inches. I don't think we've ever actually scraped this thing before. So if there are scrapes on it, you need to buy the car from me. And I mean,
we scrape cars all the time here.
No. Okay, so look at this blower up on top. You can actually hear the blower as we're just sitting here next to the blower on the car.
We could do like 3 hours of B-roll on the landscapers.
We talked about the front end of the car. You got to kind of be a little bit careful, but there is a front lift feature. What I want you to really pay attention to though, I've never seen aero on a car like this. Like you bend down, you can actually see through the car. You know what I mean?
The tire, literally, yeah.
Yeah, from the front, you can see all the way through the rear of the car. If you actually get back here and you look at this entire rear spoiler section, there's so much downforce on this car at speed that they've actually introduced some flaps underneath the car to bleed off the aero. Or else, according to Aston Martin, there's too much pressure on the sidewalls of the tires and they go boom.
I believe it. It looks like if you get hit in an accident, you're basically dead. How good are the airbags?
I don't know that there are airbags. In fact, there's no airbags in the Hennessy either.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, so it's like eye for an eye kind of thing. This, by the way, I was told is the very first Aston with
non-working doors.
Non-working. It's always fun to find that. There we go.
There it is.
This is the very first Aston with soft closed doors. So you got to be careful not to like drop it up here. It'll just drop down. But if you kind of set it like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Weird that they would have introduced it on the Valkyrie and not like a DB11 or DB12 or basically any other car they've ever produced. Just throw your butt right here, throw your feet onto the seat. The really interesting thing is your butt is below your feet in the pedal box. So you're actually below the pedals.
Crazy.
Not dissimilar to an F1 car, honestly. Don't worry about putting your feet on anything. I've had goats in this car.
So boom. Yeah, it's not even a seat. It's just a floor that you sit on.
Exactly, exactly. I'm gonna do this.
That is actually crazy.
Yep. It is a very, very tight car. You'll hear Chris Harris when he drove this. He's like, why didn't they just make this 2 inches bigger? That's what she said. Here, I'm gonna hand you the steering wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just go right. You're used to it. You just go right
I'm
at
just
it.
getting in. Ugh. That was the carbon cracking. Don't worry about it. We're both 6'3".
Yep.
And we are shoulder to shoulder, okay? So let's put the steering wheel on. You can kind of just put it on. It'll snap into place. You feel that?
Yeah.
And you can kind of feel it. Now, like, it's not totally dissimilar to these paddles to the Hennessy. You feel how tight those shifts are?
Similar wheel shape?
Yeah, similar wheel shape.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly right. So take your foot off everything.
Yep.
So not on the brake, not on anything. So hit the start button once.
All right.
There we go. Okay, so as soon as that is on, which is great. So as soon as that temperature reading comes on, then you can put your foot on the brake, hit the start button, and it should go. Now, let's do this before you start it up. Like, honestly, we should probably get these things on.
And it has to be plugged into the seat belt too, so I have to fish under your cheeks
first
there,
then?
Steve.
Yeah, probably need to buckle
It's
it up.
it's on these back ones, Steve.
I promise it gets better.
If everything is this complicated, I will not be buying one of these.
I promise it gets easier. You figure it out. Like,
Ooh.
Yeah.
It is
okay.
like
You hear that guy?
Yeah, it is like a pilot.
Yeah. When you're driving, you actually have call signs and like, you know, tail numbers and stuff you got to call in.
We got November Manny at Steve's house with information Bravo requesting VFR departure to the north.
Foot on the brake, hit the start button. So, wait just a second. There you go. Now it starts. So there's like a starter that goes, and then the engine kicks
That's
on.
crazy.
Yeah. There's a couple of important things here. Obviously, your foot on the brake.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Okay. Now you're in first, but in order to get out of first, the neutral button is right here. There you go. Now the brake is off. So now you click it into first, and it's going to drive like any other car. Overall, though, the car is easy to drive. Once you're out on the road, you know it's low to the ground, so you got to be careful. This lift does a really good job. You know, similar to your Hennessy, like we're just going to have to take stuff at angles.
Yep.
But otherwise, usable. It's just tight. You feel how tight we are?
Yeah.
I would not buy this car in coupe form because the moment you take off the roof, it feels better to drive around. So in order to stop it, hit the button.
Okay.
And then there's an orange kind of bracket behind here. You just use both hands, top and bottom.
Okay.
And pull it in towards you. Yep, there you go. Hey, I'm really excited to be driving this car today, though, and thank you for swapping vehicles, because I've considered this car for a while. I've gotten to know John and Cole Hennessy, super cool American patriots. Like, I love that this car is actually built in America, and I think it's going to be, the fastest car ever driven. That's kind of what they're going for, is like 305, 310.
Yeah, this thing's crazy. I think they list a top speed of 311 miles an hour, 0 to 62 in 2.6 seconds. This thing has 1,817 horsepower with 1,617 pounds of torque, so you're gonna feel every bit of that. It's what you would think an American hypercar would drive like, and when I'm in this, it makes me proud that they built such an amazing car, because it is my favorite car, and it's the most fun to drive. It's the loudest, it's the rowdiest, but it's just really special. And there's a certain level of pride that you get in it, knowing that they built such an amazing car. It's more fun than the rest, and I hope it convinces you to end up buying one.
Outside of just liking John and Cole Hennessy, I actually think there is something to like, this is rad that we've produced this. And when I say we, I mean the country of the United States of America. Like someone in our country has made a car that will likely be the fastest car ever made in the history of mankind. And we're standing in front of it right now. Like you get to drive this every day. You know?
We should try to get it to, let's try to get it to 300 today. Florida man breaks top speed world record.
Steve, how are you feeling?
I'm gonna Baja Blast Taco Bell into this car out of my ass.
Holy crap, dude, you are tight in there.
Oh no! That's what she said, you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna not try and elbow you. This
Oh
is
my
just,
nuts.
I don't know if this is obnoxious or adds to it yet.
Oh no, it definitely adds to it.
I don't know. You're gonna get so sweaty from these.
I know.
It's like wearing a winter hat, basically.
We're good.
Yeah.
You're so smart and handsome.
Thank you.
You're the opposite of fat, Steve.
Obese.
Holy shit, we're in a Valkyrie right now. This is kind of wild.
Oh my gosh. Someone else's $3.5 million hypercar. I don't get to drive everyone else's cars mostly.
Wow, dude. Dude, it's such a different experience already.
So different. It's like torque, dude. Like down low torque.
I think they might be fixed.
No, really?
I mean, what's this button doing? I thought that felt like a go-kart. This thing feels like a go-kart with 1,800 horsepower.
Dude, 1800, man, that's nice. Oh my gosh. That is violent. Holy cow. That was like 1/10 of a throttle pull, dude. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
single clutch is insane.
The single clutch is nuts, dude. It's nuts.
I just know, like, we're losing our mind, but I know they're losing their mind right now in that car.
It is weird. It feels like if you didn't know when you were in and you felt this engine, you think it was broken. Yeah. Like the rattle or the massive. Bugatti feels like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, so that really feels the least thrilling out of all of the hypercars.
I would agree with that. I mean, it's by far the most reliable.
Yes, it's smoothest.
I think it's the most elegant and comfortable. Yep. But I wouldn't say that it lacks the experience. There's still emotion for our soul. It's just very tame.
Wow. I feel like if you're a girl in this car, you'd be like, oh. How about that? Don't look at my fucking car, bitch. That's all. You hear that?
Yeah. Holy cow, dude. That car looks so good on the road.
I've always driven that when we have groups. Right? That thing looks...
Fully revving this is 6,000 RPMs.
Oh, yeah, kind of steering is kind of similar.
It like sucks to the ground with the wheels.
Turning radius is actually good on this. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
You were still only going to 910. We had 2,000 more RPMs.
Which is, like, it felt so high RPM at that was crazy. There's nothing that sounds like, it sounds like an F1 car.
Yeah, it does.
When you're at the race. It's so cool. That's nuts.
It's so cool.
It's so different than that. Aren't you supposed to replace the engines on this like every 2 years?
Yeah, you gotta get them rebuilt.
$500,000?
Yeah, it's okay.
You know what else requires you to do that? Airplanes. Every 100 hours you have to rebuild. It's literally an airplane.
Bang is my I'm in love with this car, Steve. It is pretty cool. I'll never be able to buy one, so it's fun. Do it for me.
Tell them to count down.
Alright, 3,
1,
2.
There's no way you went full pedal.
No.
That's pretty insane.
Boy, it just shifts so much faster, man.
You know what's the fastest shifting car ever? The Aventador.
Huh?
I need to sleep on it. This is one where you like sleep on it, you go and think about specs, and I don't want to say you try to fall in love with it, but I gotta let this absorb. But yeah, this would be a completely different experience from the rest.
This car makes the Senna feel like a daily driver.
Yeah, for real. Although my back is less in pain in this than because it contours, it holds you so nice.
Yeah.
I think I'm more in pain in the Senna, which makes no sense than this. I'm so much more scared driving other people's bikes. I have no fear, but I'm like worried about bumps and things where I just don't care with my cars. And I'm thinking about curbs and other shit that I can hit.
Oh, there's a huge stop.
What is
There's
it?
a massive pothole right there.
Oh, is
Go
there?
straight. It's like a foot deep.
Am I good?
Yeah, turn right.
That is on, and then just power off.
I think it'd be a race if we could paddle shift. Right now, the paddle shifters aren't liking the Hennessy.
Yeah.
So, but once the thing got going, dude, I'm like, oh
It's a
my
rocket ship.
gosh.
Yes.
Freaking
Were you
rips.
full sending it though?
I had it down.
Man.
The problem is, if I'm in second gear or third gear, it stays in second or third gear.
Yeah.
So I punch it. When we stopped, it was in first gear and I hit it, but then it was very traction limited.
I got
so
you,
like
okay.
it took a second, and then we were, right with you guys.
Rematch, we'll rematch. Well, that was quite an experience. Thank you so much for letting me drive this thing. It's definitely something I have to think about because it was so unique, and I love the uniqueness about it. It's an expensive car. What are these running for? 3.5, 4 million?
4,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's Bugatti level expense, but extremely unique driving experience. Crazy F1 sounds. There's nothing like this where you have to wear a headset, you're super engulfed in the cockpit, you're removing steering wheel. Just the most unique car. If this was in my collection, it would be the most unique car in the collection, hands down. So it's something I got to sleep on and see. And just like with any other car, typically I'll go from 0 to completely wanting something literally overnight or within seconds. So you guys may see one of these coming soon to the collection. Who
Listen,
knows?
should we just ask your followers if you should buy one?
Yeah, well, you guys should comment below. Should we add one of these to the Hamilton collection? Does Manny have any more coming in that we can get?
Whatever it is, he's going to drive the piss out of them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, well, thanks everybody so much for the like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Peace.